Today I'm making a video about the work that I've been doing over some years about making standing stones into fine art sculptures for in one's home, because I can't think of any other sculpture which is quite as beautiful as a standing stone. So I've been all over the place collecting stones, the perfect stones, and now I've become a bit more discerning about the kind of stones that I'm bringing back to the house. So I thought I'd go through each one and just tell you a little bit about it. So I've been an artist in galleries, and one of the requirements for sculpture in a gallery, at least in the one that I was represented by, was that it had to be of a certain standard, and to get that you have to put it on a granite plinth. So I can't outsource that kind of thing, I had to do it for myself. But it was my good fortune to live next door but one to a monumental stonemason who's taught me all about stone and how to deal with it, how to cut it, how to polish it. And so that's informed the work that I do. And I don't think that I would have got that if I had have asked somebody, paid somebody else to do it. So I thought I'd go through the stones one by one and show you. So this one is just out of a riverbed in Darwin, not far from where I live, up on the moors. And it's a beautiful stone. And to me it looks pretty much reminiscent of the ones of the famous standing stones that you get up and down the country. So this stone has plenty of movement in it. I think it's just lovely. So that's that one. These are all like really heavy. And then this stone is a bit of a more romantic story to it insofar as its history, that I got it from a slate mine in Cornwall near Tintagel. And while the rest of the family are off on holiday on the beach running around having fun, I'm the miserable one that doesn't like it, and I go off into looking for rocks, and I found this at an open slate mine, and I'm picking up slates thinking, oh, that's a lovely piece of slate, oh my god, I'm going to take that back with me. You can see that it's got like a lovely colour to it, and I think it's got quite a high mica content, if I'm not mistaken. So that's that one. And by the time I was coming back from Cornwall, when we went, the car was like that, and then with all the weight of the stones in it, it's like that on the way back. So now I've got a bit more discerning that it's got to be a really special stone, because they just weigh a bloody ton. Okay, and then this one, again out of a riverbed, and this is where I was emulating some of the stones that you can get that have a borehole through them. Obviously you can see mine's done by a machine, as it's got like quite a crisp outline. The thing that you need to do all this kind of work is that you need a lot of water, because it blunts your tools very quickly, whether you're making them out of stone tools or whether it's machine tool tips now, to keep things cold as well, to cool things down. And I was quite upset that I had the perfect stone to do this with, and as I was drilling it cracked off there and there, and I was like, oh no, I put so much effort into it and it just broke. So so that's that stone. And then we have this one. Whoa. Now this one is a really lovely granite. You can see the granite there, and it's called Star Galaxy granite. It's got lovely flecks in it. But with this one, I decided that I would put my own touch on it, and I put gold leaf on it. because I'm quite sure that you would decorate your stones. It's just right there for some circles to be put on it, some concentric circles, which is something that I'm going to do. So yeah, woo. And that's that one. Okay, and then this is quite a nice shape. This is from Tintagel as well. I really admire how they've selected the stones that they've got, which I think most of them have got to come from either, you know, the quarries that were, or the out of riverbeds, because they are, you don't have to chip away, you don't have to crack them off from the main face. They're already there. So I really love the shape of that one. And then this one. Ooh. Again from the same place. I had a field day. That's my machine mark out of it. Yeah. And I was just mounting them, and it split in half, and I was like, oh no, because it was the perfect one. But then it was so perfectly straight in the split, and they do look like they're talking to each other, that I mounted these, so it's, you know, kind of like more stones on. Of course, I think I would have to get a team if I'm going to do something like a mini Stonehenge, because it weighs a ton. When stone comes out of the ground as well, it's not the same colour as it is in, say, 24 hours. When it first comes out of the ground, it's got a beautiful colour to it. It's a lot more soft as well when it's straight out of the ground. Then it will be easier to do carvings on stone. Within 24 hours, it's hardened, and it's lost its deep shine. It's like colour. That's that one. I thought I'd show you this one, which I yet have to mount. I'm going to mount that. It's only quite small, but that's got a beautiful iron or ferrous to it. Isn't that lovely? And then this one, which was really interesting to make, again from Cornwall. I was looking for stones. I was in a riverbed, just walking up and down, just, you know, like picking them up, looking, will this do, will this not do? And so it was just a lovely white stone. And I started to just drill into it a little bit. Not all stones that I would drill into it. I'm not, obviously, this one, I can't do that. I'm going to mount it in a different way. It's just enough for the purchase of some bar to put inside it to make it stand upright. Because I also like, in standing stones, some of the impossible shapes that they have with their standing stones. Yeah, so I kind of liked that shape, for it to be stood that way up. And I was trying to drill into it, and I was drilling, and it's ruining all my drill bits. It's blunting them all. I just can't do it. I thought, God, what is this stone made from? And then I had to put a diamond drill bit on it, so basically that it like grinds into it rather than cuts. And it dawned on me that it is flint. So this, if you cut off all of this white stuff, and you've got the flint inside, then that's what they would make knives from. And I think I actually would like a flint knife. I've seen some of them, and they're beautiful. and incredibly sharp. They're beautiful and incredibly sharp as well, because like most very hard substances, I also work with glass, making stained glass windows, and glass is very hard but brittle, and it breaks along straight lines, same as flint. It's very, very hard, but you can shape it by chipping bits off, and you can see that colour there is what kind of the colour that you would have if you had a flint knife or a flint arrowhead. So yeah, I absolutely adore making these things, picking up the stone and looking at the quality of the stone in terms of its balance, its movement. And I'm going to be looking for quartz stones with a quartz ribbon through it. I think that they would look really, really super. So yeah, thanks for listening, and what's to follow is beautiful things such as standing stones.